What is going on, guys? Today we're back, another video, of course. Today I'm going to be doing injectors, and I have to lock out my manifold as well because I bought a new tune. So we're going E85 and everything like that. I got the GoPro because I thought that would be better. I actually did this video yesterday and I put the injectors in, then I daily my car, so obviously once I put the injectors in, I didn't know if I was going to get the tune till like, it could have been up to 5 days out. I didn't know that at the time. So I put the injectors back in, then I learned I have to lock out my manifold too. And I'm gonna do that with zip ties instead of buying the lockouts because save $50. But this is an old GoPro, so I hope it is like decent quality. I thought it'd be like a better point of view with this thing. It's recording right now, so I guess I can like switch to this. This is what this looks like right here. Me like recording this off the GoPro. I know the sound's probably gonna be a little bit different and all that, but better view of me with this thing right here. So we can go off of the GoPro up top. It might not be as good quality, but it's so I don't have to like hold this thing. Yesterday I had it set up on like a tripod. Okay, so like I was saying before, I touched something on the camera and it like quit recording. But I had this set up right here. This whole thing. I had it set up on the tripod and everything like that. I don't even know if the camera recorded me saying that, but I touched some button and it stopped recording, but it's whatever. I have this thing on, so I guess we're gonna switch to this so I can stop talking to this, and then we'll get right into it. Okay, so the garage is like a little bit of a mess. We have like all this over here. This is where the squirrels come and they just like grab whatever. But we need to grab this stuff, get all this out here. This is gonna suck because I already did this all once already. I hope the sound's decent on this thing. I don't know if it is, but I tested a little bit yesterday. So should be okay. Grab the injectors. So these are Ford Performance 47-pound injectors. So many cars going by. So gotta put these in it right here. Those just click right in. Gotta take the fuel rail back off. All the good stuff, but it's fine. It's whatever. Not that big of a deal. But I also have to take off these back here and lock them out with like zip ties. Actually, there's like two little pins. They're not pins, they're like sliders, but it's on each side, and I'll lock those out, and then I guess I have to take this whole manifold off. It's gonna be a lot of work, so I guess we'll start with taking this off first. Okay, so grab some stuff from down here. It's all my stuff from yesterday. I have gas all over these. Yesterday I actually didn't have the GoPro, so I did it all with the tripod. But this should look better today, or not look better, because I'm sure the quality isn't all that good. But I have the 18 manifold, but without the lockout, so we need to do lockouts while this is out, but since that's already like whatever, or this is all connected, doing the fuel stuff at the same time is like super easy because fuel rail is connected to the manifold, so shouldn't be too hard. A lot of stuff I have to disconnect though, a million things everywhere. Gonna have to take off, I would assume this first, get all these hoses out of the way. Gotta remember where everything goes to. Thankfully I am recording, so I can go back and look if I can't find something. I'm debating whether I should take everything off, or I don't know what to do actually. Start with taking this off. I already have all the tools already set up, so that's convenient.
I be on the road like with no one. She acting like I'm nothing, oh no, she on one. New money, new problems, can't solve them. Start acting like you with us, you a problem. Lot of bitches, yeah, they say that they love me. You ain't love me cause they saw me on dub seats. People hate, yeah, I think it's funny. Cause people change when they see the money. I'm all in, I'm balling. She calling, I'm on it. Can't stop it, can't stop it. Drop top phone with installments. Got a lot of trades hit my phone. Yeah, I'm in LA and you know I'm on go. Started threw it back and gave me a show. She like how I sing, yeah, she love my flow. Come on, baby, I know what you want. She won't fuck with me cause baby don't want one. It's a cold but you, it's a bright one. Now they see it like cause baby you the right one. Dancer, she got me more.
Okay, so I have the manifold out. This thing was such a pain. There is so many things that connect this thing in, but it is out. It's finally out. Everything's off. I gotta delete these right here, both those, so those will get out of here. I have to zip tie them open, and then I can put the injectors over here. I took the GoPro off because I don't know, I didn't feel like recording like the whole entire process. It's sitting right there on the car, but I thought I'd just update you guys as it kind of went along, because no need to watch a how-to because this isn't a how-to, but I'll replace each one of these injectors, and then I will slap it back on after everything's deleted. Just delete those right there, and then come back at you guys when it's back on, and I'll be loading the tune. Some birds watching us. Okay, so I got the fuel rail back on, every injector in, did all that, took these off, and I didn't use lockouts or anything. I literally used zip ties. So I have 3 zip ties holding it on. This guy's getting kind of close. Imagine he eats you. Okay, so we gotta put this on. I'm asking right now to see if these wires or anything. This guy's getting really close. These wires or anything, I gotta see if those just kind of stay unplugged, because before they plugged into this, so I don't know what to do with those now. This guy's getting dangerously close. What is he doing? The heck? That's weird. So I gotta throw this thing back on, and then I'll give another update once I'm throwing the tune and everything in. This is literally like boring to watch, so all I have to do is just like plug everything in. This wasn't that hard. I just have like no clue what I'm doing. But here in a second I'll throw this all on, load the tune on the SCT tuner, and then that should be it. I gotta data log it too, send them the data logs, make sure everything's good. And then I think after a few tanks of 93, I think we can go E85, or after, you know, something like that, on the flex fuel. I don't know how it works. I'm still like learning all this stuff, so I'm almost done with this, and then I guess we'll go on to tuning. Okay, I finally have everything all together. It got late really quick, so I guess I can show you everything up, and I've already done the first data log, but pop the hood real quick, and then go over here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see anything that well. Okay, so it's all in, it's all buttoned up, everything's back together. They're gone, I got the lockouts in, everything's together. It's really hot because I just did the first data log for the 91-93 tune. Nothing all that interesting, but this stuff is finally back together. She helped me data log. So I did the data logs, and while I was also doing some of that stuff out there, the bumper finally came in. So it's a GT350 bumper, MP Concepts. The rest of the stuff is in one of these boxes. In that box right there. Looks pretty good, painted and everything. I got a few more things to put on. Still have that thing to put on if I want to put it back on. I might just leave it off because I'll probably not even notice like a big difference. But I think I'm going to continue this video tomorrow. I have to do more data logs for the flex fuel and all that. So I'm going to put the first E85 in it tomorrow. And I think I'll have to do a few tanks of E85 before I can go on the full E85 tune. So tomorrow I'll do the flex fuel tunes, if I get the tune back from Lund. I just sent them the data log, which took like, I don't know, what do you say, like 20 minutes? It took like 20 minutes, and that's pretty much it. I'll throw on the last few things and then data log it tomorrow, and that's probably where I'll pick up this. So I'll see you guys till then. Okay, we're back. It's been a few days. Actually, it's been like 4 or 5 days or something crazy, but we got the car. I've been working on getting it down to E. I don't drive far, like I literally work like 2 miles away, so it's hard to get this thing down on gas a little bit. But I have the tunes loaded up. I have my SCT in here. I have the flex fuel and the E85R tune, and I'm gonna load the flex fuel tune. I'm gonna drive to my girlfriend's. She lives about an hour away, so I gotta throw that one on. I gotta do all that in the gas station, like at the pump, so hopefully my battery doesn't die or anything like that. I can show you guys some other things I did. I put the bumper on. So I put the GT350 bumper on. It's a little bit off, if you guys can tell. So I gotta go get that blended, and my push pins fell out. I don't know if you guys can even hear me, but my push pins fell out, so you guys can see straight through that. So push pins fell out of the fender liners. So now I have weight reduction fender liners. Literally have half my fender liners. So I guess I'm gonna go try to run this thing down to E and then put E85 in. And I guess I can record that too. But I gotta sit at the pump for like 15 minutes, let it learn the ethanol, and all that, so this is gonna be like a whole hassle, but it's whatever. Let's go do that. Okay, I'm at the gas station, so I'm like kind of hiding the camera. The thing's massive, but I'm putting the first E85 in. You guys can see that right there. It is now E85 going in. This stuff's so cheap. This stuff's super cheap, so it'll be a lot cheaper. I loaded the tune. Kind of sketchy because I didn't have like a battery charger on. I don't know if you're supposed to have a battery charger on, but that's what I did last time, just so I don't like fry my ECU. But loading in the tune now. I think I have to sit here and let it idle for like 10 minutes. There's a auto zone right there, way over there if you guys can see it. So I think I'm gonna go like towards the back or something, so I can go sit back there and idle for like 10 minutes, rev the car up a little bit, get the gas mix, get the alcohol percentage, all of that. And then I think I'm good to go. I'm gonna do a data log too. I got the laptop here and should be all good. Gotta do one more data log. Actually, I gotta do one for the E85 tune as well, but should be good. So let me get this in, let me do some idles and stuff, and then I guess I gotta do a data log, but I'll probably do that later on. Okay, so it started. It's running rich, of course. It should be running rich for a while. I just hit 70,000 miles. Pretty much it's clapped now, but it's running a tad bit rich. I think it's still, well, of course it's still gonna be learning for a while. So I gotta sit here for like 10 minutes. It's 11:44 now. I'll wait till around like 11:55-ish, something like that. And then I think it should be good. I'll do some rev holds and stuff like that. I decided I'm just gonna sit here in this spot because I don't know, I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. There's a bunch more stations open. At first I didn't want to block a station, but it's literally 12 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday, so everybody should be at work. So I'm gonna sit here, let this do its thing, and hopefully it works out good. And I'll tell you guys if I feel like a noticeable difference or not. So far, the Lund tune, I was tuned on Bama. When I first like got the car, it was already tuned. So this compared to that, 1,000 times better. Like the Lund tune is so much better. Not as much, I don't know, like random spikes of richness and all that. The car would run weird sometimes, but now it's running pretty well. Also, my cold starts are a lot quieter. Before it'd rev up to like 2 grand, which was pretty annoying. But now it goes up to like 1,500 and drops to like 1,000 pretty quickly, and then sits around like 700. So, excited for that. And I guess we should just sit here and let this thing do its thing. Okay, so I've let it idle. Everything's going good. I was monitoring everything on this, making sure alcohol percentage, everything, air to fuel ratio, everything is good. My air to fuel ratio is a little bit rich, but not that big of a deal. It learns as it goes, is at least what I'm told. So it's running about 12. You want perfect air to fuel ratio is 14.7. So you want it somewhere a little higher than 12, but running rich, it's fine. It's literally just got its first tank of E85. So it's running pretty good. I've ran up and down my road a little bit. I haven't got on it whatsoever, so I haven't got to feel the power. But I have a feeling this video is getting kind of long, so once I go to E85R, that'll be another video, because I'll just make a whole nother video out of it, because this one's just getting on E85. But this has been the whole process. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. Car's running perfect. You can see right there, running a little rich, but it'll fix it. It'll fix itself after a while. I got to go on an hour-long drive, so it should only have E85 in it here soon. Should be pretty good. But see you guys till next time.
Listen.